this is Washington, I think. Yes. Is he here? He is here.
A map of Vermont.
Wait, let me quickly check if there is something in the library here. I do think I saw something there. Because I do need more manuals. Anything in that one? Oh, there is something up there as well. Not gonna be able to reach that. Yeah, nope. That is unfortunate. I still need the logic, so hopefully... Yeah, let's speak to him first. At least tell him that I'm going through his room.
Greetings, Louis.
Mr. President, you can guess why I'm here.
Of course.
Lord Mortimer has sent me to ask you a few questions about last night.
It's... How am I going to tell Elizabeth's father that she's dead?
I know, Mr. President. I shall endeavor to find out the truth about this tragedy. I must ask you to help me, though. Please.
Find the degenerate pig who did this, Louis.
Yes, well, I am... I'm here to... to see if you're that degenerate pig, Mr. Washington. Did you speak to her?
Tell me, Mr. President, had you spoken to Elizabeth since your arrival? You know her father. You thought she was dead.
No, I didn't. And I believe I'll be taking my remorse with me to my grave. I wanted to, but I didn't know where to begin.
You can't blame yourself. You couldn't have known that her days were numbered.
You did supply her with laudanum, though.
Were you aware that Elizabeth took laudanum?
Yes, she came to ask me for some. She had finished her reserve, I believe.
Did she tell you why she was so desperate to get some, Mr. President?
She said she had terrible migraines that wouldn't go away.
More likely for the voices she heard, not the migraines. Were you aware that Elizabeth took laudanum?
Can I ask him that other question?
Yes,
too?
she came to ask me for some. She had finished her reserve, I believe.
Do you take it regularly, Mr. President?
Unfortunately, I do, Louis. I still suffer from a terrible toothache, and it's not likely to get any better.
It's just for that, then?
Old age, my young friend. I don't wish it upon you, but you'll soon see. At my age, it's rare to have no problems in that domain.
And do you take a lot?
A moderate amount, Louis. Only the dosage indicated on the prescription of my doctor.
I see. Yes, the footprint. Let's see. What?
Do you know why she came to the island?
To get help, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't that right?
Indeed. Sir Gregory suggested to her father that he introduce her to Lord Mortimer to see if he could help her.
Yes, Lord Mortimer has a talent for healing, apparently. I'm not surprised Sir Gregory advised her to come.
Agreed.
Do you know if she had any enemies besides my mother?
Do you know if she had any enemies, Mr. President?
Not that I know of. I heard about her altercation with Mr. Péru, but that case was closed if I'm not mistaken. But if in doubt, I wouldn't leave any door unopened. And I'd go and question your fellow countrymen.
Don't worry. Countryman or not, I'm not letting anybody slip through the cracks.
Yeah, that case was closed when his fist hit my face. Yes.
Mr. President, we found a footprint at the scene of the crime.
Not a dress shoe, I hope. That's all I wear.
No, rest assured. It looks like the print of a big ankle boot. A large size, I'd say.
Perfect. That should help you, Louis. It's a clue.
Really? It's a clue? Yeah? is it, George? Man, good that I have you. So good that I have you. And there is nothing. Yes, let me read your
Looks like
stuff.
a note between Emily and Washington about trade deals.
Oh man, I don't have politics either. Come on, Ralph.
My dear George, I'd like to invite you to join me as planned at my place. I have a project to show you. It is time that the United States played a more important role on the world stage. I understand your reluctance of playing with fire. I know your new country is very young, but rest assured that I would do nothing to jeopardize what we have built together. I look forward to seeing you soon. Your friend, William.
Okay, that is his invitation. Let's see in the other room here. Can find anything of value. Can I go through his belongings? That would be hilarious, actually.
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
Okay. Added some more honey. Can't go on the terrace at the moment. And it doesn't look like there's anything here, maybe.
Portrait of
Just
George
painting.
Washington.
Is it him? Is it him? Yes. Okay. Luckily. Let's check
Carmelite
that.
water. They say that if you drink this, it gives you a real boost.
Alright. There is nothing really in his room that we can use. On to the next room. Who is this? This is Biaggi. Yes, Biaggi. Oh, I cannot enter? Oh yeah, because he spent time with Mortimer, so he's not on the suspect list. This is my room, so that makes no sense either. I'm still really loving this this wooden floor. Manuel Godoy. He is apparently not a suspect either. Emily was with me, so I can't enter her room though.
Tending children at the orphanage in Harlem. I find it a little hard to understand this painting choice.
Well, don't we already know that she came from an orphanage?
King George III in coronation robes. Nice touch for the room of an English duchess.
Nice touch indeed. Right. Is she here? Maybe she's in the bedroom. Let's go through her letters, of course. That is what I do. Sniff around.
Amber crystals.
Oh, amber. I do need another amber, I think, in order to gain a level, maybe.
I received your last letter. Unfortunately, the Crown informed the Golden Order that our mission should under no circumstances hamper Sir Gregory's plans. Decidedly, they have support from the highest level in Buckingham Palace. So here we both are, hands and feet tied, and little room to maneuver. Keep me abreast of events. Our mission is becoming more complicated. Yours, E. T.S. The French chapter of the Order doesn't appear to know anything about the arrival of our friend Sarah. I therefore cannot comment on it. However, my guess is that she has come here for personal reasons.
Okay. so E. Who is E? Let me. The only E is Elizabeth, but that would be a bit silly, I guess. Why would she be writing Elizabeth?
The Lady's Waldegrave by Reynolds, painted upon the request of the Waldegrave family, in an effort to find them a husband. Displayed like meat. It's disgusting.
Alright, we found another book.
Grammar of Port-Royal. Ah, the artistry of the French language and all its splendor. Whoever masters French commands the world. At least une partie of it.
Une partie indeed. Ran straight into that hole there. I'm guessing we are not allowed outside here either. Oh, there she is. Hey, Emily. I'm going through your stuff. Hope you don't mind. Love, Louis.
A letter from William Pitt the Younger, addressed to Emily. He's the present Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Emily has indeed some powerful backers. Madam, thank you for consoling the Queen. The King's situation is worsening, but I wager he'll recover from this present fit. Next time you speak with Her Majesty the Queen, would you please be so kind as to ask her to look into my petition to raise taxes with the King? I will personally see to it that our nation will recover from this impasse. But King George's mental situation is slowing down our decision-taking. Thank you in advance for all your help. William Pitt, Prime Minister of the United Kingdom of Great Britain.
Okay, there is another coin down there. Let me quickly grab that. And there is a bunch of stuff here. Let's start with that letter. Duchess, you can inform King George of the Holy Father's backing. We shall assist you with financing the recruitment of regiments of immigrant royalists to fight against France. Oh, His Eminence Biaggi, really? Okay, so the UK apparently wants to fight France. That's gonna be great when Napoleon and Peru discover that.
Queen Charlotte. All the royal family of England is there from what I can tell.
2 coils circle the lock.
Let me unlock that again. Don't mind me, Emily. I
Dear Gregory, thank you for the information. I've managed to find out about the names you gave me. George Washington is a man you can trust. In spite of his obvious talent for politics, he has remained upright and honest. On the other hand, as you may well know, he is already doing business with Lord Mortimer. It will be more difficult to approach him. Napoleon Bonaparte was unknown to me until today. He's a passionate young French soldier for whom Mortimer predicts a promising future. Take heed. He is a man of conviction, which to my mind makes him potentially dangerous. As for Sarah de Richet, what more is there to say? You already know each other. She was apparently invited by Lord Mortimer about an ongoing matter in Paris that concerns a receiver in stolen art. See you soon. Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Alright, so that is a letter to Sir Gregory.
The Elder, addressed to Emily. He was the English Prime Minister. This letter dates from 15 years ago now. Madam, I shall never thank you enough for all your care and attention. I shall be indebted to you until my last breath. If you have any request of me, you only need ask. With regards to my son William, I shall never thank you enough for looking after him. You know the latter's preferences, and you will understand he needs you desperately. For that, and as agreed with Queen Charlotte, our friend Duke Hillsborough will carry out his task and meet with you within 6 months. From then on, you'll be free from want. Yours sincerely, William Pitt, Count of Chatham.
Interesting. Interesting. She does have a bunch of very important relationships. Very powerful ones. I mean, vigilance is locked. Okay. Man, if only I would find one of those freaking amber points, that would have been very helpful around now. Alright, Emily, talk to me.
What can I do for you, Louis?
I've come to see you about last night's tragedy. Did you hear anything about what happened to Elizabeth?
Yes, we all did. Rumors spread quickly, you know. How awful. I didn't know her well, but I hope at least the poor thing didn't suffer too much.
Well, I mean, that is gonna eat up everything.
Death came quickly. You can be assured of that.
If such a senseless act can happen here, then none of us is truly safe anywhere. Lord Mortimer must be mortified that one of his guests could have committed such an act, don't you think?
He is indeed very upset about it. It's only natural after such a violent murder.
Violent? What do you mean?
Elizabeth was stabbed 9 times.
Oh my God, Louis. How the murderer must have had a serious grudge against her to set upon her like that. It must have been a crime of passion. Do you know what happened exactly?
In fact, Lord Mortimer has asked me to look into this case, Emily.
Really? Are you Lord
Look at him
Mortimer's
flexing.
snoop now?
I'm doing it for Elizabeth, not to please Mortimer.
Good for you. Quite right, too. Have you found out anything?
Did you and Elizabeth get to know each other?
I must admit, Louis, I didn't take much interest in her. I feel a bit guilty about it, but I never actually spoke to her. She seemed burdened by her problems, and as she wasn't invited to the conference, I didn't really seek her out.
We found the murder weapon.
What is it?
A dagger, quite slim.
Have you found its owner?
Not yet, still searching as it happens. That said, since the blade penetrated the body several times, the murderer's hand will have been covered in blood.
You think that's a clue?
The handprint was a very slender hand, Emily. Probably that of a woman.
Do you realize what that means? There are only 3 of us on the island. Bearing in mind that neither my sister nor myself had any reason to set upon the young lady, that means...
I know, Emily. I know.
Keep up your courage, Louis. I'm sure there's an explanation. You're bound to shed some light on it all.
If what you say is true, Emily, I'm less and less enthusiastic about shedding any light on the subject.
Yes, that for certain. It's always nice if you find out your mother is a monster.
I hear you were in discussions with the Holy See.
Oh, either His Eminence can't keep his tongue from wagging, or you've been poking your nose where you shouldn't, sir.
Even so, Emily, you're raising a royalist army. That's no small matter.
And you are straying from the subject. Is there anything else you wanted to ask me?
She blocks me again. Alright, let's leave.
I won't keep you, Emily. Thank you for answering my questions.
See you, Louis.
On to the next room. I think Napoleon and Peru are next. This is Bonaparte. Is he available? I guess. Does he perhaps have a slender hand? Devil's Thorn. Another
The
book.
Prince by Machiavelli. A perfect read for anyone with a surfeit of ambition. That might come in handy.
Yep. Let me just grab that. Politics is a vulnerability. That is good. That's good to know.
Hannibal crossing the Alps. Another military success. Why do I get nothing but visions of horror in my room? And he gets victory after victory?
Again, no agility. Who puts these books on these high places? Like, don't they know that poor old Louis cannot reach up there? Oh, there he is. Well, in that case,
A
can I put on
bicorn
the hat?
decorated with a cockade. It must belong to a French soldier.
Will it now, Louis? My goodness, you are bright as the bulb.
The Battle of Alexander at Issus, or how Alexander the Great triumphed over King Darius. Yet another one with delusions of grandeur.
Alright, let's go through this room. That is full. Okay.
Vercingetorix throws down his arms at the feet of Julius Caesar by Royer, two great army chiefs.
My dear Napoleon, as previously agreed, I would like to ask you to join us in January on my island to participate in the High Society meeting organized for the occasion. We shall be able to continue our discussion about our project for a new order for France. I have a proposition to make to you concerning your wish to put a strong leader at the head of France. I trust you to be discreet as to your coming. See you soon. Lord William Mortimer.
Okay, another invitation.
There's just one holster in Bonaparte's gear, and the pistol is missing.
Oh la la.
On the other hand, his cleaning equipment is in mint condition. That's typical of the soldier in him.
Oh la la, where is your gun, my friend? Where is your gun? Nothing in the back here. Not playing chess with him.
French actor Talma is Nero in Britannicus, the last emperor of the Caesar dynasty.
What is this?
Amber crystals.
Hell yeah, another amber crystal. Another collector coin. That is always welcome. Let's talk about him. Not about him. Let's talk with him about his gun. About that.
My dearest son, I'm writing to implore you to act quickly. The situation is rapidly worsening here. Paoli continues to steer our motherland, Corsica, toward open warfare between France and England. His men are everywhere. We are obliged to go into hiding and are unable to remain in the same place for more than 2 days. I wouldn't be surprised if they targeted us soon. Make haste, my son. You hold our destiny in your hands. Your loving mother, Maria Letizia Bonaparte.
Okay, there is some motherly love going
It's a
on.
beautiful weapon. A lovely damask blade. It's marked with the initials of the manufacturer in Versailles.
Conviction. Oh no, he is immune, I think, to politics, not vulnerable. That is locked. Anything in here? Nope. Are these... Can I look at these boots, game? They don't seem to be very important.
Monsieur de Richet, please be quick. We are both very busy.
As any good soldier would, I imagine you own a firearm. May I see it?
Oh, well, if you really want to, here is my pistol. Don't worry, it is not loaded.
You have several of these?
In Corsica, oui, but not on me when I am traveling. Only a bandit would carry such an arsenal.
Thank you.
Okay, so he is not missing his gun.
Did you hear about young Elizabeth?
Indeed, it is deeply regrettable.
Lord Mortimer asked me to...
I know. You no doubt want to know my alibi. I spent the night downstairs playing cards.
Can you tell me who was present at the game, please?
Well, there were Lord Mortimer, President Washington, and Sir Gregory.
Thank you.
Ah, and His Eminence Piaggi as well. Excuse me, I nearly forgot him. Poor soul.
Did any of you leave during the game?
Not that I know of, monsieur. I didn't exactly spend my time noting the other guests' comings and goings, but I don't think so.
Thank you. What time did the game end?
I can't say exactly. As for me, I must have stayed until midnight. I was exhausted, couldn't think straight, so I preferred to go up to bed.
On your way up to bed, did you notice anything out of the ordinary?
No, not in the least. The whole manor was sound asleep.
Not really. No.
Yeah, no. Emily and me were not asleep, I can tell you that much.
Did you notice anything unusual during the evening?
Nothing at all, except the luck of the devil of Lord Mortimer and Sir Gregory at cards.
Did they win much?
Oh la la, monsieur, they cleaned us out more like. But I plan on getting it all back before we leave.
Alright, good luck with that.
Well, have we finished, monsieur?
Exactly. Thanks again for all your answers. Good day.
Have we finished, monsieur? Yes, we have for now, Napoleon. Yes, here is my buddy. Let's start another fist fight.
What do you want from me, de Richet?
Greetings. It's fallen to me
Cut the crap! Get to the point. We both know why you're here.
And have you got anything to tell me?
What does it matter? It's too late anyway. Do what you have to do and get out.
Yes.
It's never too late, sir. If you have something to say, now is the time.
You don't understand. Everything's already written. It's over.
Why is he behaving like the perfect culprit?
What is it that's already written? I'm not sure I follow you.
No, you don't.
I don't know. Okay, well, let me search the room and I'll get back to you. How about that? I'm curious to
The
look at
Massacre
your
of the
feet.
Innocents by Rubens. A bit gloomy. Guess my room is not that bad.
Great. Honey.
Alright, more honey. Any books in here? Nothing that I can grab. There's a book.
Records of notes intended for the police lieutenant of Paris.
It's a list of people under surveillance in Paris, and there's some well-known names on it.
This is valuable information. This shouldn't be lying around.
Exactly, let's grab that. There is some more if I had the agility to reach that. More amber up there. For a circle-shaped P, okay, yeah, that is fine.
Dear friend, please come and join us. We must meet about the ongoing operations in Paris. A boat will be waiting for you in Calais and will take you to Dover in England. From there, a carriage will take you to the port of Tintagel, where a frigate will be waiting for you and other guests, so you can meet up with me on my island as quickly as possible. I await your arrival. Lord William Mortimer.
Okay, another invitation. Monsieur Péru. Let's check his desk. There is another letter over there. I don't know if we shall meet again. At this point in time, I am a prisoner, snared by my own decisions. You must be protected. My future is lost without you. You can still be saved. No matter how much bitterness you hold against me, you must know that I made a pact with the devil, who I thought I could master. Thought I knew the monsters, but what I did for friends is nothing compared to what they are capable of doing. Now I can't see any way out. The jaws are closing upon me. I love you now and forever. I'm wondering who he wrote that.
The Massacre of the Innocents, but by Van Harlem. I think that Mortimer likes to play mind games with his guests.
Yes, that much is clear. Can I look at that below there?
A pattern with 4 circles.
Yeah, look around like the guy standing behind you. Now it explodes into my face, making it even more horrible looking.
Dear Monsieur Péru, I'm writing to thank you for the funds you sent. These funds will be crucial for the renovation of the western wing of the orphanage. The children you sent are doing marvelously well, and little Pierre will soon be walking. Some of them still sometimes suffer nightmares about their parents on the scaffold, but I expect they will cease in due course. Should you decide to send us more, please note that another 20 beds will soon be ready. The children and myself will never thank you enough. Long live the Republic. Long live France. Sister Marie-Hélène.
I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Well, at least he's not completely heartless. After killing the parents, at least he sends the kids to an orphanage.
I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
My goodness. Alright, put him
Another
up there.
painting on the Massacre of the Innocents?
Oh.
Nice decor for a revolutionary tribunal judge's room.
Alright, let's speak.
All right. Have you finished?
Not quite. I'd like you to answer a few questions.
Do you enjoy hitting women? Oh my goodness. Let's talk about your footprint.
I know you were at the scene. We will save a lot of time if you just tell me what happened.
You know nothing at all.
Enlighten me then. For now, I have your footprint in a pool of blood.
That's right. The only thing you can prove is one of my boots was at the scene. Congratulations. You've wrapped up the investigation. All right. Have you finished?
Not quite. I'd like you to answer a few questions. You were armed the night of my arrival. Can I see your weapon?
No.
You do realize you're not helping, don't you? You're making it worse for yourself. I'd like to talk about the letter you're writing. What woman is it addressed to?
Who says it? I'm not saying any more. There's no point you insisting.
Yeah, you're quite the
All right. Have you
chatty
finished?
fellow.
Not quite. I'd like you to answer a few questions. Two days ago, I surprised you having a go at Miss... What happened? Did you want to give her another beating? She wouldn't let you push her around again, huh?
Shut up, you little shit! You have no idea what happened, and here you are, carping away. You think you're Investigator of the Year. Have you taken a look at yourself, de Richet?
Didn't you get enough beating her black and blue the last time?
I did not!
Let's continue. He's gonna
Go
punch
on.
me again.
Keep going.
Finish what you came to do, then get out of my room.
Goodbye, sir. We shall meet again.
Probably.
So we did that.